Welcome back everybody to another episode of Rogue Legacy. We now have new armor, runes applied to our chest plate I believe, that allows us to now double jump, and we're gonna of course enter the mansion yet again, or the castle much rather, and I don't know, maybe for now not really necessarily focus on the boss too much, because kind of last time we figured that he's a little too strong, and we might want to level up a little bit more before we then properly try to defeat that guy. So for the most part, what I'm now going to be doing, at least with this very first run right here, gather some gold, just try to explore as much as I can, get some additional gold, keep leveling up our character. I have no idea what that is, I don't want to get involved with it though. Instead, let's maybe try to, try to deal with some more like standard enemies. Right, so every chest that I find I will absolutely open. There's no question about that whatsoever. I think I saw a zombie up here too. There he is, alright. So what's going to be inside those? Oh, HP up, that's actually really good. I mean, not necessarily up, it's just HP. No upgrade, oh damn it. It's kind of funny too, we have a trait that makes us cuss every single time that we take damage. But god, that is a really fucked up room right here. I'm not really liking it whatsoever. Let's leave it. Let's also never go to that left side ever again. Oh, Jesus, that almost hit me. Let's maybe just kill him, why don't we? And then approach this whole right side of things before we do anything else. So I think the double jump is all that we got as a new ability. Of course, I would really like to try out the whole like blood stuff pretty soon, and the vampirism connected to that, because of course, as I was already kind of saying last time, it's gonna be nice to have an additional means of getting health back. So blood armor, probably something I will check out as soon as possible. Then again, also the whole like squire stuff is also pretty neat in and of itself, because I mean that's just a straight up upgrade, right? Blood armor also has a downside connected to it. Squire, not really. While it probably also doesn't add as much, it certainly doesn't take anything away, which is nice. But okay, that was kind of a dead end. I mean, there was a chest there, certainly will admit that, but what I'm looking for right now, much rather, is just more content, more areas. I don't think there's really a point in venturing into like the other sections yet, because just seeing how this the first boss was kicking our ass so hard, I don't really feel like entering another section of the game just yet. Now we have a challenge room right here. There will be a few of these. You might have seen me skip some earlier, like in early episodes at least, but this seems like the first one I can properly do, so let's see what this is gonna be. Vampire rune. So that's probably gonna be another lifesteal one. Pretty neat. Oh shit, that was really sketchy just then. Right, Ghastly, go away, or Chawrite as you're officially called in the game at least. But I mean, I like my pop culture references, I like my Pokemon references especially, so Ghastly is totally what it's gonna be still. Even in episode 3, it's still gonna be Ghastly. Oh, and we got the boss right here. Not gonna challenge him though. As I was saying, first of all, I want to focus on getting gold, upgrading, using that gold, and then taking things from there. Already have 1,000, which is quite fantastic. And like a tower of barrels? Alright, I don't know what that was all about, but I'm okay with it. Certainly gave me a lot of money. Might as well, I guess, open up the teleporter and then just advance. Just advance, keep killing some dudes, and keep upgrading once we then die. Okay, let's see what's gonna be inside this chest. Pretty neat. Pretty damn neat. But I don't think I talked about it too much yet. I'm playing this on the computer, actually. And as you might know, I'm a Mac user, so that's also what I'm playing it on right now, a Mac, which Might be weird for a few of you, but I mean it works really, really well. And as a controller, I'm using the PlayStation 3, like DualShock 3 controllers, I guess, how you would properly call that. And it worked so well. Like hooking that thing up, I didn't expect it to be as easy as it ended up being, because I mean, all I had to do was turn on Bluetooth and the thing worked. Just pair it real quick, and it's a really, really nice experience. Because the thing about using the Xbox controller, at least on my Mac, is that unplugging it actually crashes the damn thing. Like, I don't know, there's no actual driver supporting that just yet. And unplugging it is then just gonna straight up crash my Mac every single time. So I'm very happy that I have the ability to do all of this using the PlayStation controller. Right, and also what I was gonna add as well is that this is also supposedly gonna come out for PlayStation 4 in the near future. So if some of you for whatever reason don't have Steam and can't get it that way, will be released for the PlayStation Network pretty damn soon as well. And that was actually what I was initially waiting for, but then I figured out how to properly record all of this right here, and I mean, that basically now means that I'm not gonna have to wait another, I don't know, like 5 months or whatever before I can then show Rogue Legacy to you guys. So hopefully everybody's enjoying this so far. I'm certainly gonna try to beat it, and yeah, then we'll just see what we can do after this. So 17 health is all I got left. So chances are gonna actually die right here, because I totally forgot about my double jump and then jumped straight into it. But that was a pretty good run. I don't think I've ever lasted this long. Let's now see what we can afford, because we had like 1,300 maybe, something like that. Tunnel Vision, OCD, break stuff to restore MP, and also Nostalgic, which I don't really know what that is all about. But also Barbarian, which is really good. Yeah, since I'm not really into Tunnel Vision, I don't think, let's much rather do the Barbarian right here. I don't know what Nostalgic does, but probably not gonna be too bad, right? It's never really too bad to be nostalgic about stuff. Right, attack up seems like a no-brainer right now, so let's certainly roll with that. I might also do the health and then take the 1,000 gold coins. Oh, this is what Nostalgic does? I guess I should have foreseen that, shouldn't I? Anyway, I guess it's fine. Right. Now, Sprint Rune seems okay, but not necessarily all that amazing. Vampire Rune. What else do we have? I don't really know. Vampire Rune, I think that will then unequip my double jump, though. I don't know if I like that too much. Right. So let's maybe instead buy something new, right? Let's just buy some kind of sword or whatever. Maybe for now, the blood sword, as I was saying. It's gonna be red. Wow, okay. Can we not equip it? Oh, fuck. Yeah, damn it, it's gonna add too much weight. We would be overweight if we equip that. So that is actually really bad then. Huh. Let's maybe take off the limbs. And now I should be able to equip the sword. I don't know if I like that too much, honestly, but it's all I can do for now. And apparently we have some crazy frame drops, so I do want to apologize for that. Or maybe that's just connected to Nostalgic. Maybe that's a feature and not my computer kind of reminiscing. I don't freaking know what's going on right now. Maybe it's just a feature of the game that it's now like all slow, but it seems slower to me, doesn't it? I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. Let's just jump into it and keep doing what we're doing. Get some more gold, and pretty soon also get some new equipment, I would say. I do realize that I spent like, or much rather wasted like 500 towards the end there. Probably could have gotten something else as well, but I don't know. I first of all have to get used to the mechanics, and only then I guess you can yell at me if I miss out on obvious stuff like that. Okay, let's try to get all the gold if possible. It's dangerous as fuck, but probably worth it regardless. And man, I'm really liking the blood sword so far. I mean, it does a lot of damage and gives us like 2 HP every single time that we kill something. So that is really awesome, actually. 10 gold, 10 gold. Ooh, almost got hit by the spikes there. But alright. So we did we enter? We did enter one special area, didn't we? Like at some point during this episode. I think maybe the dark section. I don't know what exactly it's called, but that I believe is only the like third one that you want to be entering. For like the next one after the castle is probably, if I were to take a guess at least, gonna be the forest. So once we've defeated the boss, the big eye, that is probably what we're gonna do then. Just try to get to the forest and see what kind of boss is inside of that area. Now, of course, gonna just pray for assistance. I once again do not know what this does, but it's something. I mean, I would imagine that it does something. It just never really tells you, it seems. Oh god, come on. Come on, Ghastly. What are the evolutions of Ghastly? I mean, in German, I know them, but I couldn't tell you the English ones. Because in German, it's, let's see, it's Apollo, and then also Gengar. That's how the Ghastly evolutions are in German. I don't know, it's really funky. I mean, I keep mentioning this, but it's really weird for me to talk about Pokemon in these videos. That's like a big downside to the channel. So I easily just probably am not gonna touch anything Pokemon in the near future just because I'm just weirded out by how different everything is. Just looking at the names, I don't know. Maybe I should do some Pokemon videos just because, I mean, in the end it was a big part of my childhood and I really just straight up was addicted to those games as a kid. I don't know if it's going to be worth it going up here. It seems like a bad idea, but if we just stay calm, shouldn't be too big of an issue. I mean, we're going to be out of it in a second now. Right, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Pokemon is pretty neat. I really used to like that. I've never really played the newer ones, like X and Y I never played. White and Black I also never played. I believe the last one that I actually ended up playing was, what was it even? Diamond and Pearl? Is that? Those were like the DS ones, right? Anyway, yeah, those I still played, but anything after that, not so much. Is this gonna take us to the Maya? Not quite. But, should be up here somewhere. That's like the tower bit, that at least on the map in the beginning of the castle is described as a tower. The Maya. So, there's the forest, the Maya, and then also the weird dark areas that we've been to before. And that should be all, I believe, then. Having killed the castle boss, the forest boss, the Maya boss, and the dark weird thing boss that I don't really know the name of right now, will allow you to open that big golden door in the beginning of the castle, and that of course then is going to allow you to challenge the final boss of this game. I don't know if they added anything after release, but at least as far as I know, that's as far as the content goes. Oh yeah, and totally, this is the door that I was talking about. Right here. So, we have a teleporter. So we may as well use it before we then head back on foot. Let's just use some magic instead. Man, teleporter is so good. I would love to have teleporters in real life. I mean, wouldn't that just change everything? I think that would basically, hands down, change everything. Right, let's go up then. Dodge that first though. And only now ascend. What is making that noise? That's just a zombie, right? That wasn't just... Yeah, that was just a zombie, I believe. No big monster that I need to worry about too much. What about it? Should we really tackle the boss again. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, honestly. I'd like to try. We don't have all that much health though, so maybe for now it's gonna be a good idea to just farm some stuff. God damn it. Alright. That scared the shit out of me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that guy. Nope. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that guy. Let's just skip on it for now. I'm not dealing enough damage for that just yet. What do we have down here? Is that water? I didn't know there was water in the game. Huh. But yeah, what we might want to do is, first of all, really just as I was saying, stack up on the money, and then maybe even lock this whole layout down for the next run, so that we can then just teleport to the boss and then do him right in the beginning with full health and all that kind of stuff. So maybe what I should also be doing right here is make sure that the whole teleporter is activated if you want to use that whole strategy. So let's go back real quick just for a second, use the teleporter, make sure it's activated, and only then carry on with the basic level here. So it's good to note that the monsters will in fact stay dead. I wasn't too sure about it, but at least now I have basically confirmed that for myself, and that just really is something that I'm a big fan of. It's not Mega Manning things up right here. Okay, oh! I keep forgetting that the eyes can shoot through the walls. It sucks so much, you guys. Oh! Okay, just be careful about everything. That was a frame rate drop. Pretty substantial one, too. I don't know. Certainly do feel the need to apologize for that. It's just that I'm not really owner of any, like, fancy computer stuff. Like, I couldn't really bring you top-notch PC. What do we have here? Death Defy? I'm alive? Oh, that was the whole assistance thing that was granted to me a little bit earlier. Like when I interacted with the statue. That's pretty neat. Didn't know there was something like that in the game. And now we have another teleporter, and that should now basically tell me that up ahead there is going to be the Maya. Yeah, totally is. So, do we want to do things that way then? Do we want to lock the castle down and challenge the boss in the next attempt? Because, I mean, right now there's no point to doing that. With the 70 health that we have, which is just a pretty small sliver of what our total health could be, probably shouldn't. Let's maybe just explore the castle a little bit more, get some additional gold before we then die. Basically no point to killing myself right now, because you could still pick up some nice cash. That is probably another demon, yeah. It's wobbling around. Not really doing a good job of hiding yourself, buddy. Guard boxes. And, I mean, lifesteal is pretty insignificant right now. We get, like, maybe 1 or 2 HP with every single kill. Yeah, 2 it seems. Or maybe every other kill or something like that. Doesn't seem like it's actually every kill, but maybe if we keep getting more blood... What the crap? If we keep getting more like blood gear, we can then stack that whole stuff up. So Booyan, hi there. Let's see how good you are at your skills. You only get 1 shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. You get 5 axes to destroy as many targets as possible. Leave less than 10 standing and I'll give you a special prize. Sure, I mean, since it's free of charge, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. But will I be successful at it as well? So what's the best strategy for this then? Probably just standing at the bottom and trying to hit as much with that whole stuff as possible. Less than 10. 10. I should say, not 10. 10 is something different. That's what the Jersey Shore people do. God, that was a bad joke right there. Anyway, oh god, I'm gonna suck at this, because this is way more than 10. We already got like 6 over here. That's not gonna work for me. I would have to take out all of these, essentially. And leave like 4 standing, of course, but... Yeah, I don't know. I sucked at it. That was not the best way of approaching that, but at the very least, we got like 390 gold there. That is fantastic. Thank you regardless. Booyan or whatever your name was. That's pretty nice of you. So probably want to go over to, oh my god, to this side. Ah, it's scary. It's like literally scary. Alright. I mean, it's not quite where that whole Pokemon Tower was in terms of like horror, just sheer horror. But it's quite up there, especially with all the whole filter, the nostalgic filter. Certainly added a little bit to that. Alright, but I think that's almost already all of the castle, right? I mean, the Maya's up there, the forest is right there. There's gonna be another door if we keep going to the left though, so let's check that out. We already have 1,900 gold. That's quite substantial. So maybe it would be a good idea to die pretty soon and then make use of all that gold before we then tackle the boss. And just see how that goes, and then maybe after we're done with that, end the episode. So is that going to be another assistant statue? What's it going to give me? Hermes boots. Alright, am I faster now then? I would imagine, right? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. All I know is that we're now going to take care of this fucking knight in a heartbeat, and then also destroy all of these things. Like a boss or something very similar to a boss. 2,000 gold, that's ridiculous. Imagine all the stuff we can buy using that. I'm a big fan of it. Really am. We should be entering like the dark section pretty soon though. Wouldn't think that there's much more of the castle left. At least in this seed, right? Unless there's like another like freaking 10 minutes or something like that. But I don't really have my hopes up for that now, do I? And then again, I also don't really want that to be the case. Just because what I would really like to do right now is challenge the boss. Let's jump over this. Okay, I'm really thrown off by all of these spiky balls. I really dislike them. Oh shit. Yep, we have 15 health left. 17 now. But is that gonna save us? Find out in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. Oh god, that's another freaking Doom Vase, which I don't know what that's. Oh god, what that's supposed to be. But anyway, probably a good thing that we died there. Let's take a look at all the stuff that we killed. That was the best run we had so far, and you can already tell that I'm just getting more familiar with it. I mean, that's certainly a part of it, and also just leveling up my character, which is helping me out a great deal. So we have a stereo blind paladin. We have a barbarian, a gay barbarian as well, and chickens freak you out. You're so heavy, enemies can't knock you back. I don't know which one I want. Oh god. Oh god, probably the paladin. Although the barbarian does have more health. So maybe let's roll with him for now. Since we are gonna tackle the boss immediately, it's probably a good idea to do it that way. So let's get some health, let's get some damage as well. And what I should probably also do is get some equip up, right? Because then we might be able to equip the leggings or whatever it's called. Right down here. The limbs. Yeah, we can totally do that. And now we also have 1,000 left. Let's maybe, before we buy stuff, lock down the castle, because we already said that we were going to do that, and I have no idea how much it is. Right, with science, of course, and magic, mostly magic. But my skills aren't free. I will take 40% of all the gold you earn. Alright, so it's not that you have to pay him before you enter, it's just that your gold gain is reduced while you're in that lockdown castle. That's okay. That's okay. All I want to do is beat the boss. So, I don't know if dashing is really too useful. It's probably really good for, like, room traversing. But, I don't know. I guess I might as well get it. Let's check it out. Alright, so we can now dash around. Also pretty good for avoiding, I guess, but for now, let's try to see whether we can invest our 800 gold into something before we then, like... Oh, what do we have here? It's like additional... I don't know if I like that, you know? I guess we might as well do it. It does take up 30 HP, but also will allow us to get more if we keep killing stuff. Which I guess is not really too applicable for a boss fight like that, but I don't know. Then again, maybe having 30 less HP is not going to be the worst thing ever. So, let's give it a shot. Take this, what is it even now? Barbarian to the boss of the castle, the weird eye person. I mean, then again, I don't know whether I should call it a person really, but let's just, yeah, try it. Okay. No need to be getting any of those statues and the health and magic contained within, because seemingly it's always going to be chicken and potion. Right. And yeah, let's now just jump in and give this a shot before we then end the episode. So either we're going to be very successful with all of this and going to be very happy afterwards, or it's going to suck and we are probably going to regret ever committing to any of this. So probably going to want to use as much magic as possible. Also probably going to want to dodge all of these as much as possible. And mostly stand like next to him. I jumped straight into him, which sucked a great deal, but as long as we focus, I should be able to do this. I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. Wow, alright. That was a lot of stuff to dodge, though. Yeah, the magic really helped me out. But still pretty stressful. We're probably going to be able to do it, actually, now that I'm taking a look at it. I mean, it kind of depends on all of his shots, but if we just keep spamming attacks like crazy right here, we might actually fucking beat him. That was amazing. Oh, and that's going to give me so much gold. I mean, it sucks that we now have reduced gold with this boss fight because I locked it down, but we beat the first boss, you guys, and that's going to be a permanent kill too. We won't have to always go back and defeat this boss. He will stay dead, and we can now venture to new areas and challenge the bosses in those areas. So I think what I'm gonna do here, as a matter of fact, I mean, since we are still alive, I might as well keep recording and keep doing this whole castle section that we've done before, but I'm probably gonna be a little bit reckless and die pretty soon, because I mean, in the end, I do also wanna keep this episode nice and short. And oh god, that was a little too scary for me. And I mean, at the same time though, also keep gaining some gold so we can have better chances next time around. Because now, I mean, we have defeated the first area basically. What we want to do next is get to... Is there anything in here, like, at all? Doesn't look like it. There's something on the ground here. Oh! A hidden chest. Grace rune. I don't know what that is. I'm okay with it, though. But yeah, as I was trying to say, of course the next goal is going to be getting to the forest and beating the boss of that. But that probably requires a lot more health and stuff like that, so... While it's probably not going to happen in the next episode, one of the upcoming ones is going to feature me going to the forest and taking care of whatever boss is contained within. I mean, we now had an eye. And I guess I really can't guess too much what the next one is going to be since we haven't been to the forest yet, but probably going to be something really nasty. Because, I mean, I would imagine that the enemies do change moving from one area to the next. But alright, I think this is going to be the Maya then, right? Let's just give it a shot. Let's just see. Oh, fuck. How well we can do in this very much, like, late game section of the world. Oh, fuck. I'm probably gonna die here. 6 health is all I've got left. And now we're also fighting a Doom trait. Level 33, and I'm merely, dead. And level 18. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We took care of the first boss in Rogue Legacy, upgraded our character, like crazy, and we'll now move on to the next section in the next episode of this whole little series of mine. So hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. I'm gonna be back with more. That probably goes without saying though, so make sure to tune in next time around, and yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye guys, have a good one.